Questions aplenty for India in red ball cricket, but they now train their focus on white ball cricket, the formats they've enjoyed a lot more. A 3-match ODI series against South Africa, which starts in Ranchi. Sabah Karim will help set things up for us. Sabah, we've seen the squad and got your thoughts on the 15 that have been picked. When we try and construct India's possible 11, the first question that strikes out in what is a very makeshift Indian side in the absence of Gill and Iyer, who bats at number 4?
Tilak Verma, the right player to get in place of Shreyas Iyer, because then you have very solid top order with Rohit Sharma, Yashasvi Jaiswal, number 3 Virat Kohli. Tilak Verma has shown immense promise so far in white ball cricket. This is a good opportunity for him to come good even in one-day cricket. So I see Tilak Verma at number 4.
Does that mean no room for Rishabh Pant in the 11?
I would love to see him in the 11, but I think the way the 11 is going to be constructed, I see no place for Rishabh Pant at this stage. He comes in because Shubman Gill is not there in the side, and once you have decided to pick Tilak Verma in the 11, then at number 5 you see KL Rahul coming in as a wicketkeeper batter at number 5, and then you have the all-rounders coming through. So the other option is to play Rishabh Pant low down the order at number 6 and play with only 5 specialist bowlers and get maybe Tilak Verma or Yashasvi Jaiswal to bowl 2-3 overs. That may be an option, but that depends on the kind of surface that India plays in this one-day series.
Yeah, just 5 bowlers in a Gautam Gambhir coach side. We've not seen that too often.
But try and develop one. We can do that, isn't it? So look at Tilak Verma. He has rolled his arm over. Yashasvi Jaiswal, I've seen him practice so hard in improving his bowling skills. Whenever there is a practice session, you always see Yashasvi Jaiswal bowl. So maybe this is a good opportunity for Gautam Gambhir to try out either Tilak Verma or Yashasvi Jaiswal as your part-time bowler, as a 6th bowling option.
Just going back to that, the choice of Tilak or Pant, when you consider the incumbent, which is Shreyas Iyer, one of his stronger skill sets, especially in ODIs in these conditions, has been that he's been the team's spin enforcer. Yeah. So if India are looking to replicate that role, could that perhaps increase Pant's chances of slotting in, or is Tilak good enough?
I think the team management as of now feels that Tilak Verma is the right choice to replace, although it is a forced change, to Shreyas Iyer, because the kind of skill set which Tilak Verma has shown, he has done well against quicks as well as against slow bowlers. So I think they'll go ahead with Tilak Verma.
While we focus on the batting group, this is an important series for Yashasvi Jaiswal. He's been waiting in the wings for a while, got the one game against England earlier in the year, but has been on the bench otherwise. This, while he's obviously stepping in for Shubman Gill, is a way for him to stake a claim to what many believe should anyway be his spot.
Even I believe so, that he should have been a regular in white ball format for India, especially in one-day cricket. Unfortunately for him that he's hitting out. But yes, you're absolutely right, Yash. This is these 3 ODI will give him enough opportunities to do well for India and cement his place in the one-day side. It is such an exciting prospect to have Yashasvi Jaiswal in the 11 in one-day cricket for India. He has, whenever there is an opportunity for him, he has done well, and he's the kind of batter whom I would love to see the Indian team management and the selectors invest more, because he'll give you a rich dividend going forward leading up to the World Cup.
Yeah, it almost speaks to India's riches that Yashasvi Jaiswal at the moment is only a one-format player. But let's focus on the one-format players who he will be sandwiched between. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in this chapter of their career. And it was acknowledged before the Australia ODIs that this is going to be the biggest challenge. The fact that they now have to adjust and adapt to playing international cricket intermittent.
Well, for Rohit and Virat, the biggest challenge would be to adjust to the fact that they only play this format. And at times we have noticed in the past with former such cricketers who have decided to play only one format, they at times have found it extremely difficult to be a consistent performer. So for Rohit and Virat, I'm sure they would prepare in such a manner that they're able to perform in these 3 ODIs.
Could you shed any light on what that preparation could be for these two, who for the best part of a decade have been used to playing and switching formats throughout the calendar?
Well, go back and practice as much as possible. Create those kind of scenarios and match simulations. And I'm sure Virat and Rohit Sharma, they have enough experience to do that. And they do have the right kind of people around them who can help them. I'm sure BCCI on its own through the team management would be helping them in their preparation. So all these things will matter. You possibly can't leave them alone to prepare for such an important series. They need to enhance their reputation. They did well in Australia, and I expect them to continue here also in this home series.
All right, and your thoughts on the bowling attack composition? What kind of a balance do you see India going with?
If you decide to pick Nitish Reddy in the 11, then it has to be 2 seamers in addition to Nitish Reddy and play 3 spinners. So you have Ravindra Jadeja, you have Washi Sundar, and you have Kuldeep Yadav. This will ensure more muscle, more depth in India's batting lineup, and a pretty well balanced bowling attack also.
Which will then leave you with a call of 2 specialist seamers to pick out of 3. That's Arshdeep, Harshit Rana, and Prasidh Krishna. Who would you go with?
I would love to see Arshdeep Singh and Prasidh Krishna. Harshit Rana remains a viable option. But again, I think it depends on the surface of a wicket that offer more pace and bounce. I will go with Prasidh Krishna. Otherwise, I feel that Harshit Rana with his variations may be more effective on a wicket that doesn't have so much of bounce.
Final question, despite this coming in the wake of a test series which was thoroughly disappointing, India go in as favourites in an ODI series?
Yeah, given India's recent performance in one-day cricket, although we lost the one-day series in Australia, but I think in these conditions, India surely are the clear favourites.
All right, we leave it there. Thank you so much for setting things up
Thank you.
for us, Sabah Karim. India versus South Africa 3-match series starts in Ranchi on the 30th of November.